Archbishop Desmond Tutu was very, very famous in the 80s for being such an outspoken opponent of the apartheid system, but always retaining a message of peace. He was also opposed to violence on the side of the revolution, and he even famously saved the life of a policeman in the 1980s during the fight against apartheid. And after President Nelson Mandela was made president, that very first night that Nelson Mandela was released from prison, he actually spent at the house of Archbishop Desmond Tutu. And Tutu helped Mandela to lead South Africa into a democracy. He was chair of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission in South Africa, which helped the country to deal with the atrocities of the past in a peaceful and democratic way. And that's what he'll always be remembered for, is for his message of peace and democracy. And Tutu, in recent years, he was still very active through the Desmond and Leah Tutu Foundation, and he was actually opposed to the presidency of Jacob Zuma in 2013, and also criticized the state capture that happened under Zuma's reign. So he was very active still in South Africa, the way South Africa was governed, and being a voice of reason. Actually, former President Nelson Mandela called Archbishop Desmond Tutu that the voice of the voiceless is really what he was. And that's why he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his contribution to achieving peace in South Africa. And I think South Africans all over today are just devastated by this news. A day after Christmas Day, the Arch was very, very beloved. He was known for being in good spirits usually. He was known for his very distinctive laugh. And I think the last time the world really saw him was when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were here in South Africa, and they named their first son Archie and introduced him to Archbishop Desmond Tutu, which was a very sweet moment. And today South Africans are just in mourning of this great and lovely man.
Indeed, a country in mourning. What kind of tributes have been pouring in?
Well, the president of South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa, sent out a very touching statement this morning saying that Tutu was the last of South Africa's a generation of outstanding South Africans who liberated this country. And he gave meaning to biblical insight that faith without works is dead. He was also very outspoken against homophobia. And President Cyril Ramaphosa said that Tutu really, really uses integrity against the forces of apartheid while always remaining compassionate. And he really helped South Africa in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and taught South Africans the meaning of Ubuntu. That's what Ramaphosa said, which is South African saying that means that a person is only a person through other people. That's Ubuntu. And of course, President Cyril Ramaphosa also mentioned that Archbishop Desmond Tutu was the creator of the term Rainbow Nation. So he was actually the father of the Rainbow Nation. And President Cyril Ramaphosa says that he really shares the deep loss with Mama Leah Tutu, the Archbishop's soulmate and wife through all these years, and that he sends her strength and insight, and that he really made a monumental contribution to our freedom and the development of democracy. And President Ramaphosa ended off that statement by saying that Tutu's spirit will stand sentry over the future of South Africa.